Hello everyone, and welcome to a discussion video. I actually just thought of this idea right now. Like, I was literally just editing one of my Skyrim I was editing my Skyrim 5 secrets for the companions video, like, just now, and it just hit me, like, I was just thinking about the Elder Scrolls 6, and when that game comes out, you know, what's it really gonna be like? Because, I don't know, the thought kind of hit me, like, I've been covering secrets and tips in each Skyrim cities, each of Skyrim's factions, each of Skyrim's everything. You know, my whole channel has been dedicated to discussing information and strategies and tips and tricks and all kinds of shit like that for Skyrim, which is just one game that came out in 2011, which sounds a lot more recent than it is. 2011 was actually a long time ago. And I've been playing it since I was about since about 2014, when I was about 10, maybe 9, which is kind of crazy to think I've been playing this game for almost a decade, but I just am in love with this game so much, you know? And I see a lot of people talking about their hopes for the Elder Scrolls 6 on YouTube. Like, I was thinking about Jarl Chris, who's a Skyrim YouTuber. I think he streams more than he uploads videos now. And he's pretty sick. He made a video talking about his hopes for the Elder Scrolls 6. I see a lot of other people make videos talking about how, you know, things that Skyrim did that they hope will be carried over to the Elder Scrolls 6, and other videos talking about things that Skyrim did that they hope is not in the Elder Scrolls 6, and so on and so on. And I guess my opinion of it is, I think Bethesda has put themselves in such a strange position where they have hyped this up for so long, and they've made us play this one game, this one Skyrim, for so long. Well, they haven't made us play it, but let's be honest, we had Skyrim Special Edition. Oh, no. We had Skyrim Legendary Edition, Special Edition, and then I think we had Anniversary Edition, plus the DLCs, plus the creation content. We've had so many iterations of this game across so many platforms that it's just like, we can't help it. It's such a fantastic game, and they keep adding to it that, of course, like, everyone's obsessed, right? Or at least that's from my point of view. I'm obsessed. You know, I'm definitely on Bethesda's Skyrim pipeline. I can't help it, man. But I think if Elder Scrolls 6 is completely different, let's think of it this way. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, if you play that game now, that's wildly different than Skyrim, for good reasons and for bad reasons, whatever. Morrowind is completely different from Oblivion and Skyrim. Each Elder Scrolls game is completely different from each other, and that just makes sense, right? The type of game you make is dependent on the real life, like, time frame that you make it. Right, gaming was different back in 2006 as it was different in 2011, as it will be different when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. So the type of game you make changes, and the type of way the system works changes. But I feel like we've been so fixated on Skyrim almost kind of being the objective Elder Scrolls game, as it's been the longest lasting one, the most popular one, and the most forced down our throats one. So I feel like if Bethesda's Elder Scrolls 6 isn't, like, similar enough to Skyrim, I feel like a lot of the Skyrim fanbase won't love it, and they might not even play it. But at the exact same time, if it's too similar to Skyrim, no one's gonna play it, because they're just gonna want to play Skyrim, you know? So I think it's such a strange position. No matter what, I think Bethesda's gonna get a heavy criticism when they release it. Either it's not like Skyrim, or it's like you know, people are gonna say it's not true to its roots, or they're gonna say it's too much like Skyrim, you know? And I think that's kind of it's unfortunate, but it's a little bit, you can see the humor in it, you know, kind of how when Skyrim came out, they said it wasn't true to how Oblivion was, because in Oblivion they had much more systems, like they had athletics, they had acrobatics, they had a lot of other stuff in Oblivion that they don't have in Skyrim. I mean, I personally am a young blood in the Elder Scrolls community. I'm only 19. Well, I will be 19 in about a month. So I never played Oblivion in its heyday. I didn't play Morrowind in its heyday. But from what I have played, like, I have gone back to these games, and I've seen more systems the further back you go. Like in Elder Scrolls 1 Arena and Daggerfall, fuck me, that's D&D. That's not even Elder Scrolls, that's just D&D. In the best way possible, of course. And you know what? I really hope that the Elder Scrolls 6, they don't reduce systems even further, because, God, I mean, I just feel like Skyrim is so perfect in a very flawed way. Like, you know, Skyrim has its glitches, like the giant flinging you into outer space. That's hilarious, you know? The Dawn Star chest glitch, the significant ability to break the game at every corner of its, you know, at every corner. I think it's just so charming and so fun. You know, the alchemy exploit. You know, a Bethesda game without its exploits is not fun, you know? But at the same time, I hope they do polish Elder Scrolls 6 a bit better, because if it's, let's be honest, if it's shit, then it's shit. But if it's unpolished, then that doesn't mean it's shit necessarily. I mean, I would hope a game that's been in production this long is good. I also really hope, okay, so recently I bought Starfield. Like when it came out, I spent 100 Canadian on it, and I literally didn't play it much. I kind of got my excitement up. I kind of hoped I would be able to make Starfield videos, but I think I got a bit, you know, excited. You know, I didn't realize what that would imply for my channel, so I didn't actually end up doing that. But in Starfield, what they have is they have massive cities with hundreds, thousands possibly of NPCs, and it feels so full. Sorry, let me rephrase. It looks so full, but it's massive, and it feels like there's so much shit around. There's so many NPCs, so many shops, so much detail, but it's unimaginably hollow. None of the NPCs have names. They're all just citizen, which is fine, because in Skyrim, Whiterun guards are literally just Whiterun guards, you know, and I don't think there's an issue with that, but I think citizens have to have names and personalities. That's why Skyrim feels like, when you think about it objectively, Skyrim has very few towns, very small, confined cities, but each NPC has its own quests, storyline, dynamic, name. Every NPC is an actual NPC. Skyrim feels so massive and so full, but when you look back, it's actually kind of small and compact, but it feels large because every tiny thing has large detail. Starfield, from what I've played, I'm not hating on Starfield in any way, but the fact that none of the NPCs have any substance in any way, shape, or form, I pray to whatever god exists that they don't do that to Elder Scrolls 6. I would much rather have a Skyrim amount of NPCs with a Skyrim amount of detail rather than a Starfield amount of detail and a Starfield amount of NPCs, because that is not fun in my opinion. There's not as much to discover. You know, I don't mind how, like, guards or soldiers or bandits have no name, because at the end of the day, a bandit doesn't need to have a name. A bandit just fills the role of a bandit, and it kind of fits in with the role play, you know, of being the Dragonborn. You wouldn't know the bandit's name. You're just killing him. You know, you wouldn't know the guard's name. He's just kind of a sentry. He's just kind of, you know, keeping the peace. You know, you don't need to know the guards' names, but the ones you do need to know, like the commanders and the captains, they do have names. So I think, like, the naming system for NPCs in Skyrim is amazing, and I really hope the way they handle NPCs and the way they handle detail is consistent with Skyrim and Oblivion and Morrowind. Like, each of the Elder Scrolls games had a good job of it. I don't know about Fallout. I haven't played Fallout much in my life, so I don't know if they have that kind of Skyrim kind of detail feeling, or if they have a Starfield detail feeling. But yeah, either way, I really hope that they continue with that. I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I just wanted to discuss, you know, a few of my thoughts roaming around my head about Elder Scrolls 6. I'm very excited for it to come out. Obviously, it won't happen for years. I would actually hope that by then my channel has gotten a decent boost, and I'm actually, like, you know, got a couple thousand subs. You know, I'm kind of someone in the community to the point where when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, I can kind of, you know, take that boost and ride the waves, you know, but we will see. Thank you for watching. This has been my 5:49 a.m. rant. If you like these chilled, unscripted, you know, ranty videos, please let me know, because I enjoy making them. They're very low effort. They're very easy, and if you enjoy them, fuck yeah, I'll make more. Stay awesome as always, and peace out.